Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Buster's Book Reviews. It's a nice, beautiful, peaceful day outside, and this is either volume 34 or volume 35. I did lost count myself. I guess I'll have to see before I upload this. Anyway, this would be an episode about The Boy by Tammy Hogue, the sequel to A Thin Dark Line. But when I got to page 152, it went missing from the car. I have no idea what happened to it, and I was ready to spit fire that day. So, I began reading Mr.Murder by Dean Koontz, and that's what we're doing today. Mr.Murder is about a writer named Martin Stillwater. He's got a wife, 2 kids, let me see. Oh, wait, here we go. Okay, anyway, I forget the names of the wife and one of the kids. One of the kids is named Charlotte. It's been 2 or 3 weeks since I read this, so anyway, so some of the details are a little fuzzy. But anyway, the book is about a writer named Martin Stillwater. And he's got his average life. All of a sudden, one day, this horrible panic comes over him, and he feels like something's closing in on him. And in another state, there's a hitman. He gets through killing somebody, killing a guy and his wife, and the hitman just gets this feeling he needs to be somewhere, and he just drives and drives for miles and miles. And he needs food. He stops in the gas station, grabs Slim Jims, all these snacks and stuff. He's constantly eating, because he needs energy. And it's all kind of a mystery. And then finally, he ends up right outside Marty's house. And then he goes in, and he looks around, and he's like, I need my life back. This is my life. These are my kids. This is my wife. Oh, I must have wrote these books and everything. And then Marty comes home from a doctor's appointment, and he walks in, and he looks, and he sees his office trashed, and he turns around, and there's a guy that looks just like him. He's like got an evil twin looking at him, and the other guy's like, why have you done this? Why'd you take my life? What are you doing? And he's like, okay, who the crap are you? And he picks up a gun and shoots the guy in the chest, because the guy's got a gun too, because of course he's a hitman. And he fights the guy tooth and nail. The guy don't seem to want to die. He's like superhuman, and they both like fall off the banister at the top of the steps and fall. And the guy's laying there like all broken and it's like, okay, he's dying. So he goes to stop the kids and the wife from coming. Like, oh, you don't want to see this. No, there's something wrong. Go across the street. Go across the street and call the police and just don't worry about anything. And then he walks back, and of course, the dude is gone. Isn't that the way it always goes? So Marty knows there's something weird going on here, and that that he knows this evil doppelganger will be back for him and the kids and his wife, and so they plan a trip to go away and try to run from him. But the guy's got like a psychic connection to him. Now, of course, I try not to ever spoil anything, but the book from then on goes on trying to explain, and there's these guys chasing the hitman too. So the book just goes on when giving you the picture of what's going on. You're trying to figure out what this person is, where they came from, and everything. And it's a good little mystery. It's like the evil twin trope, but it's very well done. Of course, Dean Koontz did it. Of course, it's well done. I gave this book 5 stars. Now, I know that's a high rating for me. It would have been a 4-star. But something happened at the very end of the book. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I thought it could happen. I wasn't sure if it was going to, but then it did. I literally went, yes, that happened. I knew it was going to happen. And that good little twist just made it a 5-star read for me. I really enjoyed this book. It took me a month exactly to read, but then again, I'm a slow reader. And I think you'd enjoy this book too. That's Mr.Murder by Dean Koontz. And I'm currently reading a Lisa Jackson book. I don't know if I'll finish it before The new Dean Koontz book comes out, the 5th Jane Hawk novel, which will be like, comes out May the 14th. But anyway, definitely pick up this book if you haven't read it. If you're a Dean Koontz fan, read it. If you're not a Dean Koontz fan, read it. I think you'll really like it. And before I go, I'll say, you know, I'm a big fan of Chris Snyder. Read his books, all 5 of them, in a short story on Amazon. You can get them on Kindle or free with Kindle Unlimited or the paperbacks. Follow him at Chris Snyder 83. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and I guess that's all that's left to say. And that'll do it for this video. And happy reading.